Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Hennessy and I am coming to you straight from my bedroom. Okay, yes, if a lot of people ask me, yes, my real last name is Hennessy. And no, I'm not related to any of the owners of like the cognac or like, because trust me, bitch, I would have already been afforded some liposuction, shit implant, maybe some better weave. Okay? So, I've been living in LA for about 10 years now. And, I like have worked with a lot of celebrities. I've done a lot of really cool things and like totally like a city girl now. But I'm originally from like a small town in southeastern Ohio. And see, the one thing about southeastern Ohio is they don't know how to pronounce their own fucking state name. It's pronounced Ohio. Okay? Get it? Finally, if you're watching. So, like I find that like a lot of like people when they find out from like a really small town, they're like, "Oh my God, that must have been so cute." It wasn't. What? Thanks to the Trump campaign, we're aware. People are aware now. We know what happens in small towns because we've seen it at Trump rallies. But being in a small town, I mean, it's like pretty chill. I mean, I had a really good time. I mean, like I got a real good at like flip cup and beer pong, or one of my favorites, Edward 40 Hands. Have you guys ever heard of Edward 40 Hands? Well, here's how you do it. So basically, you get 2 40s of beer, and if you're not from something like that, a 40 of beer is a very large bottle of beer. It's generally glass, very inexpensive. You can get fucking hammered for very cheap. And that's why people like 40s. So for every 40 hands, you duct tape. And if you're not aware, duct tape, I'm joking. We all know what duct tape is. So anyways, so you duct tape the 40s to each of your hands. And then it becomes this game of like, you gotta drink them. But like if you're drinking beer, you know that you gotta pee. So the key is you gotta have these 40s duct taped to your hands, and you gotta be able to finish both of them before you piss yourself. And then that's the game. So, but I mean, that's the thing when in a small town, there's like nothing to do besides just like get drunk and pregnant. Like literally like my senior year of high school, I mean, everyone just got drunk and pregnant. Like we had 0 senior cheerleaders. Because, I mean, obviously they were either all like knocked up or they were already raising their families by then, But like, that's just life in a small town. But, like, people always come up to me and they're like, Kyle, like, aren't you scared of being like in that big city? And, I'm always like, okay, first of all, Tammy Lynn, aren't you scared of those fucking hillbillies out there taking meth and fucking shooting guns and shit? Just, what the fuck? I will take a fucking dark alley over a field in the country. To 100%. But, so living in LA, I mean, it's, it's a thing and it's been amazing. And I gotta tell you, someone who I think is doing Hollywood right, this is someone I really look up to, is, Kris Jenner. This woman is like a business mogul. She manages she's like ridiculously successful. And she has all those fucking kids that she manages and deals with all of their drama and still keeps them on top. But let me tell you the thing about Kris Jenner. Is this bitch knows how to party. I'm talking, this bitch is wild for someone her age. She can throw down. And I feel like, people in Hollywood are really lacking that right now. I mean, like, these young Hollywood stars these days, are you kidding me? When was the last time you saw any of them paparazzi falling wasted out of a nightclub? Do you know? Like, when? I don't see it. I mean, I miss the good old days of Lindsay and Paris and Brittany and, oh fuck, Tara Reid. Tara Reid, that bitch would be able to do some Edward 40 hands. Oh, and this, I gotta tell you this story. I can't believe I'm telling this story. But so, years ago, I was like, Kyle, you need to have a sugar daddy. Like, how are you getting by right now? What do you do? You need a sugar daddy. And it was popular then. Everyone had one. So I was like, you got to do this. So, I mean, mind you, at this time, I had hadn't transitioned yet. So I was like, still like a young, cute little boy. But anyways, so I find this like daddy online. And he's like, oh, I'd love to take you on a date, whatever. And I'm like, okay. So we like set up this little date. We go to like movie and like whatever. And like, so, he was just like a few years older than my parents. Like he was literally wearing like bootcut jeans and like the thong flip-flops. I was so embarrassed. So, we left out, and then afterwards he was like, let's go out for some drinks. Let's go to the Abbey. And like, if you don't know what the Abbey is, like, it's like the #1 gay nightclub in like the world. And like, it's like a very popular in West Hollywood. And I was like, at the time, like going like every other night. And, so I was just like, no, we can't go. But anyways, talked me into it. We went. I was like, bitch, I'm just gonna pound the tequila. Because everyone was staring at me and like fucking grandpa in his like fucking Hollister bootcut pants and flip-flops. Ugh. And so I'm just like pounding the fucking tequila and bitch, I'm just living. Everyone's staring, but I'm like, go ahead and stare, bitch. When I get myself like a nice car or something. But so I ended up like going home with him. Well, it turns out he didn't got no sugar. And here I am, my drunk ass decides to stay. So, we're all like drinking more. And like, he has this like really young, cute like roommate guy who's like a model. And I'm like, this has fucking Craigslist shadiness written all over it. Like, what's the deal? Is this guy just like living here rent free and has to walk around in his underwear? I don't know, but like, moving on. So we're in the hot tub, the above ground hot tub. And he's just like, you should stay the night, whatever. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I ended up in bed with him. And at this point, I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta pay off these drinks. So, we like end up like getting into like intercourse. And I'll like try to make this like not too detailed, but let's just say like we were having safe sex. He had a condom on. And that's the problem. Because while he was inside me, this old fucker lost control of his bladder and fucking pissed in the condom. So now here I am with a piss-filled water balloon lodged inside my ass. Okay, so, what do you do? So I stayed the night. And, so I like woke up the next morning and I was like, fuck. You gotta get out of here. You have to get out of here. So I was like snuck out like really carefully, and like Uber had just started, I think, and I like booked an Uber and it was like outside the gate. But like the thing is that like once you got out of the house, I had to go through the driveway and then like press a button to like open the gate across the property and then just run. So as I take off running and like the Uber's waiting outside, the gate closes before I could get there. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I run back, hit the button, take off running, don't make it again. Third time, gotta make it. The driver's just like, come on, bitch. So I like hit the button. I fucking ran so hard. I made it out of that gate. I was right behind me. I won the Walk of Shame Olympics. Thank you, everyone. My name's Kyle Hennessy, and I hope you like this stand-up routine.